Hi there, I'm E.G. Stone, and I'm joining the AuthorTube community, coming from the Twitter and Instagram writing communities. I'd love to say hello, big shout out to all of the other AuthorTubers out there. If you have videos that you'd love to share, please tell me in the comments below and I will happily go and look at them and subscribe. If you are readers out there, hi, nice to see you. I'm really looking forward to meeting and talking with all of you. So I've done a lot of writing in my life. I started when I was about 6 and I wrote a story for my first grade class, which I'm sure was wonderful. I don't have it, I don't remember it. Let's leave it at that. Since then, I've written 19 full-length novels, a bunch of short stories, and one screenplay, which, well, that didn't turn out wonderfully, but it was done. Just because I've written a lot doesn't mean I've published a lot. I did venture into self-publishing when I was younger. It was an experience, and by experience I mean it was terrible. Let's see here. I didn't get my stuff checked by a professional editor, though I did have other people read it, thank goodness. My covers were all designed by myself, and while I do have experience with art and graphics, I'm not a professional, so that didn't work out either. There was no marketing done because I had no idea what it meant to market or self-publish, and I was really just doing it for the ability to say that I've published a novel. Since then, I have decided that I'm going to be pursuing this writing thing as a career. So what that means is that the works I had self-published have been removed. The things that I've written and put up on various online forums will stay that way, but they are not going to ever be published. So what that means is that I'm going to be taking some of my current works in progress, and I'm going to be self-publishing those. I have 2 works in progress at the moment. One is a standalone science fiction dystopia novel called Speaker of Words, and it explores the relationship between language, thought, reality, and whether or not collectivism or individualism is better. I'm not going to tell you anything more about that because that is going to be saved for a later video where I will explore characters, world building, and the like. My other work in progress is a fantasy adventure novel, which is going to be the first in a series, called Cat's Paw, and that one I have already written. It was terrible. It was put up on various online forums, and I thought at the time that it was pretty good. The bones are okay. It needs to be rewritten. I'm currently working on chapter 2 of that rewrite. And by rewrite, I mean taking everything and changing it quite a lot. The bare bones are there, but we'll see. So, for Speaker of Words, I plan on getting a professional editor to look at that within the next couple of months. From there, I'm going to go on and do cover art, promotional materials, and all of that fun stuff with a tentatively scheduled release date for October. For Cat's Paw, I have a lot more work to do, so I'm hoping to have a full draft, second draft hopefully, out for beta reading by summertime and editing by the time Speaker of Words is published. So that's my plan at the moment. I'm also a linguist. I have a degree, a Bachelor of Arts degree in linguistics, and I am currently halfway through my MSc in applied linguistics. My dissertation is hopefully going to be done by June. We'll see. It may or may not work. But that is also on the books. So half-time writing, half-time master's student. Oh boy. While I do love linguistics, I love being able to take language apart and turn it into its smallest pieces, analyze those pieces and put it back together. I love being able to figure out what different societies will use in terms of language, what different languages and different registers mean. I am not going to be doing that as a career. I'm going to be pursuing the writing thing, but that means for this channel is that I'm going to be looking at linguistics and writing and how you can put it together to improve your writing and create more realistic worlds and character dialogue and character backgrounds. For this channel, I'll be doing videos on my writing process, on my books, the characters, the world building, and everything that goes into this process, what I've learned in my previous experience with self-publishing and what I'm going to be finding out in the future. I'm also going to be doing videos on linguistics and writing and how you can put the two together. This means things like conlanging, which is invented language, and how you can use that in your novel. Speaker of Words, FYI, has some conlang. I'm also going to be looking at linguistic theories like accommodation theory or the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis and structuralism, and see how these theories can apply to your writing. Linguistics is a fairly complicated science involving a lot of little pieces. These things like phoneme, or the individual sounds in a language, lexemes, morphemes, syntax, semantics. I will not go over everything, but what is relevant to writing I will definitely examine. Otherwise, some interesting facts. I am an introvert, surprise, surprise, an INTJ specifically, which means that I look at reason and logic before emotion. This means that writing emotional scenes is always very entertaining for me, and sometimes doesn't actually make any logical sense at all. So, thank you, beta readers. I'm also a wanderer. I love to travel and I love to walk and explore. I'm not a very good tourist, but I do enjoy wandering around and finding places that are off the beaten path. This means that I walk everywhere as much as I possibly can. That includes rainy days, snowy days, sweltering 90-degree heat, although that one I try to avoid as much as possible. Okay. I'm an avid reader. I will read up to 4 or 5 books a week if I can get ones. Longer ones tend to take me a bit longer, but I enjoy it. If you have a book that you've published, please let me know and I'd be happy to check it out. My favorite genres are fantasy, sci-fi, mystery, adventure, all of the above. I'm not a huge fan of horror, and I don't tend to like much in the way of literary fiction, but I'm always eager for new experiences, and I never discount something just because it doesn't seem like something I would initially enjoy. I also do offer beta reading services at the moment. If you are interested in that, you can contact me via my website, which I will link in the description. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and if you have any questions, please let me know either via the comments or by any of the social media means. I am really, really excited to be here and to talk with all of you guys. So please introduce yourself, say hello, tell me what you think, what you'd love to see in the future, and if you have any questions, do not be afraid to ask. I am more than happy to answer everything, and I will give you a very long response if you really want. I'm much better writing than I am talking, so thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoy this video and all of my future videos, and I will be seeing you around. Bye!